Hello! Welcome to Pennridge Christian Academy's first virtual kindergarten open house. My name is Andrea Kim and I'm the director. I've asked several people to help me in putting together a video that will hopefully provide you with helpful information to help you process and journey through this important decision of where to enroll your child for kindergarten. There will be a combination of interviews and different slides. I invite you to pause when you need to and replay back portions that you would like more clarity on. Please feel free to reach out to any of us for additional information. God bless. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sue Allebach. I'm the founding director at Pennridge Christian Academy, and I'd like to just take a moment to share with you a little bit about our history and our mission here at PCA. The inspiration for PCA came from the pastor of this church, Pastor Thomas Vargas, as he was praying about how to share the love of Christ to our community. He was inspired to open an early learning center, and he approached me about doing that and helping him with that. And after I prayed about it, I caught the excitement to open up an early learning center that would create a loving, nurturing environment for children to learn and to grow. And so we opened up in November of 2008 with 2 children, and the Lord was faithful to us, and by March of 2020, we had approximately 80 students with 6 classrooms and a waiting list for each one of those classrooms. Our vision here has been, as I stated, to create a learning, loving environment for children so they can grow and feel safe. Excellence is also a big piece of our mission here. So I'm excited to share with you that we have been rated 4 out of 4 stars by Pennsylvania Keystone Stars since 2015. And we also have been awarded a Pre-K Counts classroom since 2017. The idea of kindergarten came to us as we saw our families struggling with the kindergarten year. It's very difficult for working families. The public school day is 2.5 hours, and there's the transportation issue in the middle of the day, which makes it very difficult for working families. So we looked into how to meet that need, and we decided to open our own kindergarten. It was safer and more cost-effective than to transport the children back and forth. So that was our choice. And we opened up our first kindergarten in the school year of 2013-14. And with our graduating class this year, we will have graduated 40 children from our kindergarten program. So if there's any way that PCA can help your family to meet the needs of your child's early learning environment, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We would love to meet you, and this is our version of an open house.
Hi, I'm Karen Allebach, the bookkeeper. I have been here from the start of PCA. We have procare.com to make payments as automatic withdrawal or with a credit card. We also accept cash and checks. The payments are due in the first of the week or the first of the month. With procare.com, you can check your account at any time. If you have any questions regarding the finances, you can contact me.
Featured here are some photographs of our current kindergarten classroom while we provide you with more information. The name of the classroom is Jungle, and this class can fit a capacity of 14 children. The ratio in this class is 10 students for every 1 teacher. We are proud of our high-quality kindergarten program and teaching staff, as well as the personal and academic environment. To qualify for kindergarten, your child must be 5 on or before August 31st, 2021. The program includes at least 180 academic days. They are full day from 8:30 to 3 p.m. We serve lunch at noon, which is provided from home. The lunch must feature 3 out of the 5 food groups according to USDA standards. The center provides morning and afternoon snack. The teacher sets the menu for this, and we ensure 2 out of 5 food groups are met for snacks. Enrollment will be determined by a first-come, first-served basis. There is a one-time fee of $60 for kindergarten to cover registration and book fees. 1 week of tuition will be held in escrow that you can use towards your last week's tuition, or if withdrawing your child from school with 2 weeks' notice, this security deposit will be returned to you. Once your child is enrolled, parents will be furnished with additional enrollment paperwork that will need to be completed and submitted. The cost of kindergarten for the 2021-2022 school year is $200 per week. You may opt to enroll your child in the school district for half day and send him or her here to PCA for half day, but it would be the same price as we do not have a half day rate for kindergarten. We also do not provide transportation. If your family qualifies for subsidized care, the cost of tuition would be your copay as determined by the Early Learning Resource Center. All enrollment paperwork and first payment will be due before the first day of school. We will also need a recent physical and copy of your child's immunization records. The physical and immunization records must be supplied within the first 30 days of school, or your child will be excluded from attending. If parents choose to exclude their child from receiving any immunization, we will need a written statement from the parent and filed with your child's records. Our role is to support children, parents, and teachers in this process. We are the sending school, and we will work to be in touch with your child's receiving school and teachers to share any information that will help with this process.
Hi, my name is Tammy Beck. I am the kindergarten teacher here at Pennridge Christian Academy. I'm in my 6th year of employment here. I have a bachelor's of arts from the King's College in mathematics and also a minor in business. So yeah, I like numbers, but I was also able to receive my CDA, which is a Child Development Associate, and I also have a teaching certificate from ACSI, which is American Christian Schools International. So I am able to teach kindergarten with that. I love teaching the kindergarten class. They're a great group. And this year our schedule is great, and we have math and language arts in the morning, and that's before lunch. It's after recess, but before lunch. And then we have our lunch and a rest period, and then we're able to have Bible, and different days have different things. So we have science, and we have social studies, and we have reading. So we are able to do a lot of things throughout our day. The things that we learn about in math, we learn, of course, about the numbers. We learn about shapes and colors. We also do more or less. We've learned about 10 frames. Right now we are studying higher numbers, like 25, 30, 50. We're skip counting by 2s and 5s and 10s. And then later on we're going to learn about time and money and addition and subtraction. In language arts, we touch on all of the letters of the alphabet and make sure we recognize them, and we know what sound they make, and we're able to put those sounds together, because that's the building blocks for reading. So we want to make sure that everybody knows those things before we even think about reading. And then for Bible, we have different Bible lessons from the Bible. And we start in the Old Testament with creation, and we go all the way through to the New Testament where Jesus is alive, and we learn about his birth and his teaching and his death and resurrection and the disciples that he had. In science and social studies, we learn a lot too, and we have that once a week, and we learn about different things. Right now we're doing chemistry. We've done the 5 senses. We've learned about the pilgrims. We are doing maps right now in social studies. So we do a lot, and we have a lot of fun with that. A couple things that I really have been special for me this year. My kids have learned the 23rd Psalm. They have memorized that. That's 6 verses that they've learned and put it all together. We are also able to have small reading groups, which I was thrilled to have. And because these kids are learning to put their sounds together and they're learning to read simple books, some are more advanced than others, so it's great to have all of these groups reading at their own pace. And that's it.
Hello, my name is Isabel, and I wear a few hats here at PCA. The first hat I wear is as Assistant Director. As Assistant Director, I oversee and train staff. I develop and maintain a scope and sequence based on Pennsylvania standards. I oversee lesson planning, and I manage our snack menu, which is based on the current USDA guidelines and recommendations. And I also maintain health standards and illness notifications based on Caring for Our Children Volume 4 and the American Academy of Pediatrics. The second hat I wear is as a teacher. While in my 11 years at PCA, I've taught in every room at PCA, my focus has been on preschool and pre-kindergarten. Our preschool and pre-K class is a lively place where our focus is to provide an academically rich environment in which children can learn through developmentally appropriate play, exploration, and hands-on interactive activities. We also work hard to create classrooms that are healthy, safe, and friendly environments in which children can make and develop social connections. At PCA, we're a team. Starting in our infant room, we all work together to teach our children the essential skills that they will need to have successful experiences as they transition through preschool and kindergarten into elementary school. As children move from room to room, they are learning and building on foundational skills. Our scope and sequence helps our teachers to ensure that they're teaching the full spectrum of academic and social skills that the state of Pennsylvania recommends. Our smaller class sizes and child-teacher ratios allow our staff to accommodate those children who need extra help and to challenge those who are ready to move forward. Our teachers make sure they keep an open line of communication with parents because we know that strong partnerships are important to each child's success. Parents ask me all the time, what can I do to get my child ready for kindergarten? This is what I tell them. First, be involved. Ask your children what they're learning each day. Reinforce the skills they're learning at home. Connect with their teachers often. Second is read. This is really important. Spend time every day reading with your children, exploring the pages of their favorite stories and introducing them to new ones. So many things can be learned from the pages of a book.
Hi, my name is Miss Esther and I am the head teacher at the Pre-K Counts program here at PCA. I guess with our program here, we do a lot of foundational work that's not just academic, but very social and emotional based. Things that we really work on are going over the numbers by connecting our life with the academic portions and a lot of letter practice. Once we find out where our students are going next, because our students are at an age where they have to go to kindergarten soon, we actually get in contact with either Miss Tammy or the public school teachers in the area, and we have a correspondence going on, and we ask them what do they need from us and what should we do on our side to get our kids ready. And some of the responses we've gotten is big letter sound practices and just practicing their letters because we're getting them to start reading, and also just a foundation of writing their first and last name. So these are things that you can be working at home. And like the social emotional aspect, getting them into the routine of things, which is what I'm a big fan of. So every morning and every time we go to leave, we always have our schedule, we read out our schedule so they know what to expect and what's expected of them. We go over class rules, we go over green and red choices. We don't say bad and good choices. We have green and red choices where we focus not about who they are, but what kind of choices they're making, and we give them a lot of motivation, some extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. And yeah, so we do a lot here in this classroom. We try to use the richest print environment that we can make. Everything is labeled, even up to like scissors and paint sticks, everything is labeled, and students are given the ability to do a lot of free art where they can, if they feel proud about their art, they can just post it up. Or if we do something group directed will post it up, and they just love going and referring back to their work, saying like, oh, that's my N or that's my M, and then they love to just share the artwork with everyone. So our walls, sometimes we can't find enough space to put things on. And we have a word wall, so if we find words that we were interested in or we learned about, we put them up there as well.
The following clearances are required of all our staff: PA Child Abuse History Clearance, PA Police Criminal Clearance, FBI Fingerprinting, and National Sex Offender Registry Clearance. In addition to clearances, all our staff are mandated reporters. And as a Keystone Stars 4 center, we have ongoing professional development and training. This includes pediatric first aid and CPR, as well as fire safety training for everyone on our team. It is very important that parents feel that they have good communication with PCA administration and teachers. You would have direct email access with your teachers and the director and assistant director, as well as the bookkeeper. We have many secure features to offer at PCA to ensure the safety of your children, and this includes a secure locked door which persons must buzz in with a camera feature to be allowed into the premises. Only parents and authorized persons are authorized to pick up their children at the end of the day. We also promote routine fire, intruder, and shelter-in-place drills as mandated by the state. PCA is a peanut-free zone, and if your child has any allergies or medical concerns, that is certainly in play and a part of your child's plan here at our center. This includes having an IFSP or IEP plan. We will be working with the families as well as their intervention specialists to make sure that everyone has the support that they need for the best outcomes. We also have a working relationship with the ELRC, which is the Early Learning Resource Center for families that qualify for subsidized care. Lastly, all our parents will receive a parent handbook that has detailed information about policies and procedures. At Pennridge Christian Academy, we love to offer a variety of enrichment activities. For example, if you look at this slide, you'll see that we have fun components. We have items that promote health and safety, multicultural and multi-generational events, as well as learning-rich components that are geared towards creating memorable and meaningful relationships and memories. We also offer 2 parent-teacher conferences each year. Until further notice, we have modified hours during the COVID pandemic. They are Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. until 5:15 p.m. This slide features a detailed information on various aspects of our plan, which includes curbside drop-off and pickups through assigned staggered times, as well as daily health checks and information on what constitutes a person being sick. Anytime there is a COVID incident, we adhere to all policies in place by CDC, Department of Health, as well as our licensing agent, DHS with OCDEL. We also inform the ELRC. We work closely with families and all those who have been possibly exposed to make sure that we work together to keep our community safe. We use the following apps and software platforms to keep parents informed. MyProCare.com is a tuition management software that allows parents to check your tuition ledger at any time. Kid Reports is used by our teachers and administration staff to log your child's daily activities. All the photographs and information on your child is stored in the cloud, so you can check history on your child at any time as well. Pennridge Christian Academy is on Facebook at Pennridge Christian Academy. We also utilize an app called Remind, which a lot of educational institutions use. It's a very convenient and quick way for us to communicate alerts, emergency, inclement weather, texts, and things of that nature in a fast and convenient way. When there is concern of inclement weather, the information is also posted on our Facebook page, as well as NBC 10 and Fox 29 school closings webpage. Lastly, we have an exciting and new feature that we are offering to all current and past alumni PCA families and staff. And this is an app called Right Now Media. And by having this, you have unlimited free access to thousands of Christian videos.
So thank you for watching this video, and I know it's a hard decision of where to send your child to kindergarten, but if you have any questions, please contact us and let us know if you are thinking about coming to Pennridge Christian Academy. We'd love to have you, and we hope that, Lord willing, you would come here, but if not, we know that you'll make the best decision for your child. Thank you.